My reflection today is a little different than what I normally share. I generally ask a question, but today I offer two tips when leading or participating in a virtual meeting. Take a few seconds to study this picture. What words come to mind? What emotions get stirred up? The little boy in the picture was my son at 6 years old. This picture was taken when we got home from the hospital after my son fell from our trampoline. When he first fell, he had his hand over his eye and blood was gushing through his fingers. When I got him calmed down a bit, I realized the cut was under his eye, not his actual eye, thank goodness. We cleaned it up a bit and rushed to ER. They told us they would give him a shot to numb the area and then stitch up the cut. When they gave him the shot, he didn't even cry. I was ready to pass out at that point, and when they got ready to start stitching, he actually stopped the clinician and looked right at me and said, "Mama, why don't you wait outside while they sew me up? I'm gonna be okay." I share this story for two reasons. First, to remember that every person we come in contact with has their own story. The people at work the next day, they didn't know my son fell and had stitches. They didn't know I had some leftover anxiety and adrenaline. I'm sure I wasn't very focused that day, and some people participating in your meeting may not be focused either. Everyone has their own story. We just need to remember and show compassion whether we know that story or not. The second reason I share my story is because creating virtual relationships is hard, but to build trust with those we lead and work with, we need to give a little of ourselves, which means we need to be vulnerable. We need to share a little more of our personal lives. You don't have to share everything, but giving others a little insight into your world could be just what they need.